Good morning, Fuji. What's up, man? You're up bright and early. I mean, I guess technically it's almost 11 where you are, but you know, this is usually an evening activity for me, so it throws me off a little bit doing it in the morning, but it's okay. I've only done the sort party. This will be the second time I've done a sort party stream, so we'll see. It's not going to be a ton of people, but that's really kind of the point. It's just more relaxed. Hence the chill vibes. Hey, Ethan. What's up, man? Good morning. Oh, snap, dude. Eli, it's been a minute since we've seen you, man. Checking out the stream on a Saturday morning, huh? I'm enjoying my zero sugar Red Bull here this morning, trying to caffeinate up. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Been a while since I stopped getting notifications from Discord and Twitch, so I couldn't see when you were streaming. Fair, dude. I get it. I like Discord, but man, if you don't turn off a lot of settings, like, it can just constantly go off. So I've pretty much muted almost all servers, which doesn't mean that I don't get in them. I just don't need to get a kind of, ping, ping, ping every single time somebody puts a new comment or shares a meme or something. Like, in fact, I turned off my Uncle Jolteon Instagram posts that were posting into the general chat, because what I tend to do is I wait till we have like several days of polls, and then I will make the clips, and then, as you guys already probably know, you get pinged because I'm creating new posts in the card and art and news forum. And then later on in the day, Instagram catches up and it's just like boom, and I get like 80 different 80 different posts, and people are like probably like, dang it, it's so annoying when that happens. So I turned off my Instagram. I turned off the posts that go into the general chat. Well, Eli, man, how's school going? A's in all your classes, dude. That's sick. I love it. I'm glad to hear that, man. Keep that going. I think, your mom and Jesse and Kate went out to dinner earlier this week. Sounds like she had a good time. We're going to get started in about 6 minutes, y'all. Get your cards ready for sorting. I'm sure, dude, Fuji, do you even sort cards as much as you rip? I feel like, I know I rip a lot on the stream for other people, but like, what do you do with your bulk? Do you sort it? Do you keep it? Or do you take it to like a place that will pay you, X amount of dollars for 100 cards? Not right now. Yeah, I can't even imagine, dude. You got enough, you could probably just build a house in New York just made out of bulk Pokemon cards. Oh, burn it. Oh no, don't tell me that. Listen, if anybody's ever just needing to get rid of it and you're local, just bring them to my house. Because I actually was it last fall? I did it was an Apple Day event. It's like a vendor event, right? Farmers market. And I just made a bunch of 20 card bulk, I guess you'd call them quote unquote packs, but I just put them into team bags, and I used that. I just gave them out for free to kids. Really anybody, but mostly kids. Kids love free stuff, dude. And it brings them to my table, but they don't have to buy anything. That's one of the great things about bulk. Kids just love bulk, dude. They love it. Thousands of dollars of bulk. Yeah, I bet. Oh, and Ethan had totes full at one time. Oh no. Here's another good thing you can do a bulk. You can donate. Go, dude. Goodwill or local thrift stores or those little like mini libraries that people have. Like, you ever seen those? It's like a post. It's got a box on the top of the post, kind of like a big mailbox, and it's got a door on it. And it's people usually put books in them, right? And it's like give a book, take a book type thing. Take some of your bulk and put it into little baggies and throw them in there and say, free for kids. I know that's extra work. I get that. But if you feel like the only cards I will throw away are really bad cards, like cards nobody really wants, like stuff that's just torn up or whatever, and energy cards. I have nothing I can do with energy cards. There's so many of them. I wish they'd stop giving them out. Like, there's no way everybody needs that many energy cards. In fact, take them out. Don't sell them at all. Don't put them in ETBs. And just sell them on their own. I mean, most decks don't require more than 15 energy cards of any certain type. Just sell the energy card is a pack. Like you can get it at Walmart. You can get it at any of your retailers or local game stores. Here, energy card pack. It's got 15 of every energy. Boom, done. I mean, it would take away from the guessing the energy that we do on the stream here, but like, come on, dudes. Like, we don't need them. I throw away energy cards so bad. Donated to Children's Hospital. It's a great way to do it. But just if you're gonna donate them for something like that, like see if you can put them in baggies or something. Makes it easier for them to distribute it. Hollow energy. Oh, I hate when sets have hollow energies. I still don't want them. Why is hollow energy? Oh, it looked at it like it was a website whenever you did hollow.energies. Huh. It's not a real website, by the way. I don't mind the hollow energies. I think they're kind of fun. I liked the 151s because they had the swirly, like the classic hollow, like from the original old school cards. And some of them end up having some value someday. Yeah. So I don't know if I've ever asked, but so like I know Fuji makes shorts on TikTok and reels and things. Does anybody stream? Do either of you guys like stream video games or your own Pokemon? Like kind of what I'm doing. Just didn't know if anybody here did that. Eli did at one time. You got a loose, like a hair that falls onto like your nose or your ear and it starts tickling really bad. Yeah. Eli, you still do? Fuji did it a few times years ago. It can be a lot. Like there's time. I'm not gonna lie. There are times where Wednesday or Sunday night coming around, I'm like, like, can feel daunting. It really can. But then you get on, and then I see all you people, and it's just like it feels like a responsibility I have now, and so that sometimes can make me feel like that. But then once we get into it and we start ripping packs and we're hanging out, we're talking Pokemon stuff, like it recharges me. That's all it is. Yo, Buddha, good morning. We're gonna do a sort party here, so we got chill vibes. We're not ripping any packs today, and let's go to the card screen. We don't even need to go to the big screen because we're not focused on me today. We're focused on sorting our cards. Been playing Pocket Train, the TCG Pocket, dude. It's a fun game. Oh, dude, nice, Buddha. All right, we're gonna hide the victory point stuff for just a little bit. We don't need that today. You guys get to see my lamp, my desk lamp side there, and I have my sorting tray here. You won your first battle, dude. Congrats, man. So we're gonna talk a little bit now. A lot of you guys sort your own cards. You do your own thing. I'm gonna just tell you a little bit about what I do. I'd love for you to share some of your tips on how you sort and keep everything organized. And so we'll just go into it. So if I say something you already know, like that's cool. But again, to each their own. Buddha says I was potent with him, let him get 2 out of 3, then reduced 10 damage, then brought up my Venusaur and demolished him. Oh, toying with them. Okay, okay, nice. Yeah, dude, those one-on-one battles, they can, depending on, you know, who what deck you're battling. Oh, I can't put that there. I was like, I need more light right here, but I don't. I need a better. Listen, guys, I need a better lighting situation here. This lamp is great, but I really need something to push light from the sides of me. I'm gonna have to buy something for that. But anyway, you don't have to necessarily see everything that's going on here. All you're gonna see is essentially what I'm doing. So first of all, I'd like to share a product that I think works really, really well. And there's lots of products like this. It's nope, that's the wrong. This is a sorting tray, and the one I bought is the Titan Shield 2-pack card sorting and dealer tray. It's $36 on Amazon, and it comes with two 15 slot trays. So as you can kind of see as I zoom in here. Personally, this has been a lifesaver for me for sorting cards, because sometimes when you're sorting them on flat surfaces, you know, they'll fall off, they'll kind of slide off, and it's not as easy. This has sped up my sorting a lot, and I go through thousands of cards, because not just the cards I rip, but several of my viewers sell their bulk back to me, and I keep them. I add them to my collection. I have a few $1,000s worth of bulk myself, and anyway, so it highly recommend, if you have a lot of bulk, pick one of these up. This is a lifesaver, and I don't think for $35, you know, even if you don't need two sorting trays, you and a buddy could probably go in on something like that. So I have one that I keep on my table. I have a table behind me that I do all my sorting while I'm watching TV, and I have another one over here on the right side of me, which you can't see very well, but over here where Sushi hangs out, right? This is where I put all the packs. Whenever people buy packs, I keep them all sorted over here, so it's super easy for something like that. So highly recommend a sorting tray. Now, what did I do? So I sort cards typically two ways. The first is I get all my cards, so I get all my bulk just in random piles like this. Like, who doesn't have these? I mean, you guys all got these, right? You can see here from the borders, we've got some Sword and Shield. We got a lot of hollows, a lot of everything, Japanese stuff. So I typically try to sort first by the set. So what I've got here I got Crown Zenith, and then everything else chronologically that I sell all the way up to Prismatic Evolutions here, which includes Japanese 151 and T-Fest. Now this, I was sorting this the other day, so that's why there's some that are already here, and so we're just going to get right to it. So I will just grab cards and start looking at the bottom corner. Of course, if you don't know, that's that'll tell you the symbol of what set you're working with. So actually here at the start, I've got a lot of T-Fest, so I'll just kind of quickly scroll through those. And I don't worry about anything other than the set at the start, because there's two levels of it for me. The first level is get it sorted by set, and then the second level is sort it by type. So type would be, you know, fire, grass, psychic, all those things. All right, I got some Silver Tempest here. I'm trying to keep this simple, and so I'm going to keep everything that's not a set that I'm selling anymore. Just put those off to the side. Energy cards I put into a pile, and code cards I put into a pile as well. Back to SV8A, that's T-Fest, Terrestrial Festival. We ripped a lot of this. Shane's ripped a lot of this. He sells a lot. Shane sells almost all of his bulk back to me. He only likes the big stuff. But let me tell you, dudes, I mean, I don't know. I always think Japanese cards look really cool. And mean, I never got a lot of Japanese cards as a kid, so I always thought it was super neat. I mean, imagine giving out a whole pack of bulk Japanese stuff to a kid who's like, oh, dude, what? Like they would, I think a little kid would really appreciate that, right? Kids just like free stuff. So is anybody else sorting at the sort party, or are you guys playing video games? Are you doing something else on your phone? Tell me what's going on with you. So much T-Fest. Oh, shame. I mean, I can't say I didn't rip a lot. I did too. There we go. And whenever I get a pile that's full, I just take it out and I put it into a stack at the side, and there tends to be a lot more of certain sets depending on where we're at. That's the Paldea Evolved Pat. Yeah. I have a different perspective. Normally, I'm a little bit higher up and I can see this a little bit better, but I'm pretty sure I know where everything is here. This is Temporal, which is here. No, that's Fates. Temporals right there. Playing Overwatch? That's cool. What character do you play as? You play Overwatch, Eli? I think I might have asked you this before, but I'm going to ask again. Alright, more Temporal Forces. So at about 11, I'll stop doing regular sorting if I don't already have it all done. I've got several piles to go through here. Nice thing is, most of the time, this stuff is... Most people have it fairly sorted already by set. What really stinks is whenever you have like literally every card is a different set. That slows me down a ton. Man's got so many cards on New Year's from Shane. Yeah, he did. Hey, what's going on? Man, you guys are up early. Thanks for hanging out for the sort party there, Sarah, Maddox, and Bramble. This is a labor of love here, taking care of your Pokemon cards, even the ones that you don't love to show off. What I like about bulk sorting is it I don't know. It's hard to explain. I like having them sorted because I like to it's therapeutic for me. When I see a ton of cards that are just unsorted, it just kind of gives me a little bit of anxiety. Eli usually plays Kariko. Okay, cool. That's cool. All right, got another pile here. What do we got? We got Paradox on this one. PAR. I mean, we got everything. Regular hollows. We got reverse hollows. Just keep them all in the same. Even the pulls. If I have stacks where there's some pulls in here. Yeah, those are. Because we'll sort it again. We'll sort it by set later. Or sorry, sort it by type later. This is one of my favorite Saturday morning activities when I don't have anything else going on. In fact, today's going to be a really good day. I'm going to have a good day because obviously I'm starting it off hanging out with you guys. Always a good time hanging out with the Uncle Jolteon crew. I have to go get some supplies for the Super Bowl and make some soft pretzels and beer cheese dip for the Super Bowl party I'm going to tomorrow. Looking forward to that. Got a few other things I got to get. I got to get my what can I do? The PSA submission. We got another PSA submission going through. Actually, in a second, I'll show you all the cards we're submitting for everybody. And our new buddy Ethan, he met up with me yesterday at the Shire, and so I had met him before. He worked with me. I didn't even I totally blanked on him. I feel bad, Ethan. I hope you know I didn't mean to forget you, but it's great to reacquaint, dude. Gonna start doing tag. See you later, PSA. That's the computer grading. I wouldn't be surprised if PSA doesn't switch to computer grading. It's got to be way more efficient, or they might buy out tag. I think that computer grading's the way of the future. They got to, man. I mean, computers are not biased. A computer's not going to have a bad day and give you a lower grade on something. It's not objective. So I love the idea of it. I hope that I might look into it, but it's really hard to make that switch when every other one of my graded cards is a PSA, and that's still it's still the gold standard right now. All right, but let's take a look here. Here's what we got. So, and I have to show them low because anything up higher is going to not have light, or it's not going to be focused quite right. So, I got to see how many got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. 29 cards. Mads Cut donated his hair? Dude, good for you, Mads. That's such a sweet gesture. How short is it now? I assume he donated enough so he still has long hair. All right, so here's what we got to submit. It's coming soon. We've got Master Ball Mewtwo from 151. These are Ethan's cards to start, by the way. Ethan, we started watching us a couple weeks ago. Got a Roaring Moon from Paradox Rift. Got the Pikachu. Surging Sparks. He said he pulled this one. Super duper awesome. And the Gold Pikachu from T-Fest. And the Paldean Fates Charizard EX. The shiny Charizard. And, oh yeah, guess what, guys? Guess what else Ethan has here? Oh yeah, baby. That T-Fest Sunbreon. Crispy. Looking good on the old stream here. And now we got Paul's cards. Paul's submitting Steelix, Iron Valiant, Garchomp. This is the one he won. Actually, both of these are ones that he won from different events. I think victory points. The Jolteon from T-Fest, Sylveon, Glaceon, Flareon. Lots of T-Fest submissions this go around. We got the Master Ball. Now we got Sam and Dav. Sam's got the Tag Team Legendary Birds. His Gold Pikachu we pulled the other night. Leafeon and Flareon and Eevee. This is the Fruit Salad Eevee, they call it. All T-Fest. And then Uncle Jay with the Umbreon V from Evolving Skies. Starmie V from Astral Radiance, I bought this off a guy yesterday. It's the Lugia. It's the Neo Genesis, but it's the Japanese Neo Genesis Lugia. And it's in okay shape. I'm not really expecting anything too crazy with this, but I have the English one, and we got that graded not too long ago. So I was like, you know what? I want that. I want to get it graded too. And Uncle Jay's got a Leafeon, 2 Flareons. I'm gonna submit both of my Sleepy EVs from the ETBs for Prismatic. Hopefully one of those gets a 10. My Charizard from Obsidian Flames, and then this is the XY Evolutions Mega Charizard EX. Can't have too many graded Charizards. So there we go. That's our submission. Lots of T-Fest evolutions in there. His hair shoulder length. Is he kind of relieved too? Like when it gets so long, it's like almost too long, you know? I can imagine, you know, I had at one point in time, hard to believe, I had long hair. It went down to about my shoulder, but even then it would be kind of a little bit much at times. All right, so that's Obsidian Flames. All right, let's keep going here. All right, we got some EX cards here. Is it Temporal? Now I do try to make sure these are in sleeves. Anything below a regular EX, I usually don't care that much. You know, even reverse hollows. There's so many of them; they're pretty easy to come by. Not a huge deal most of the time. However, if it's going into my personal collection and it's a reverse hollow, then I will put it into a sleeve, and then it goes into a binder. So the Blooming Waters collection, which is like a 151 box that you've probably seen them. They come with the Venusaur, the Blastoise, and the reverse hollows of Bulbasaur and Squirtle. I got a couple of those. We don't sell as much 151 as we used to. It's expensive now. Even the Blooming Waters, like it wasn't like the best pack value necessarily for me, but from what I can get. Maybe you guys got a better deal if you picked one up. Oh, what am I doing? I still got this pile here. Oh yeah, and I got a King Gambit box the other day. The old Venusaur in here. Come on. This one's a snug one. I think one of the best things Shrouded Fable had was their promo boxes with the King Gambit and the Kingdra and was it a Greninja? There was 3 promo boxes that came out around the same time. I don't have a spot for promos right now in the 15 slots here, but I'll just kind of set that off here so you can't see it. But like it on my desk, this is where we battle, right? But I have a ledge right here, a shelf, and that's where when we finish doing pack battles, that's where all you guys' cards go. They go on this ledge until I take them to go sort them after the stream. You guys get a little behind the scenes with Uncle Jay. Now here's something that this makes it easier for me. You guys do what you want. So this is where it gets a little confusing. So you got like these Pawniard and Bisharps, and these are the Cosmos hollows, where they're not, they have the hollow on border and in the card, but they're not quote unquote an official promo card, but they are kind of a promo card. What do I do with them? Okay, I look at the symbol in the bottom. This says OBF, so that's Obsidian Flames. I'm putting them into OBF. But some people, you could argue, hey, those need to go with promo cards because they are technically promo cards. Guess what? There's no right or wrong way to do it. There's lots of different ways you can do it, but that's why I do that. Just keeps it simple to me. So if somebody was looking for a Cosmos Hollow, if I knew where to, if I know where to find it, then we're all good. That's all that matters. It's kind of like if you got a bedroom and you have drawers. Do you put your socks in the top drawer? Or do you put them in the second drawer? Or do you put them in the third drawer? Doesn't matter, as long as you know where they go. Lots of King Gambits here. Oh yeah, and an Absol. These King Gambits will go into the bingo pile, I'm sure. So when I'm sorting cards, if I get something I have a duplicate of, typically that goes into the bingo binder, right? So the binder is my singles binder. Whenever I go to shows, or if I'm going up to the Shire and people want to trade cards with me, I bring the singles binder, and usually kids want to trade for the low dollar singles. I don't. One of the things I love to do with that binder is I get. Sorry, I was looking there for where that was. So the kids will see something in my binder they want, and maybe it says $2, and my value is based on whatever the market price is, and then I round it up. So if I have a $1.25 card, if it's market value $1.25, I go $2. Just a simple business strategy. But whenever those kids are looking at the binders, they're like, "Hey, can I trade you something for this $2 card?" Sure. So then they're going to look in their binders, and I'm teaching them how to look up the value on TCG Player. And of course, that's only, that's one avenue you can look up for value. There's lots of different ways you can do it, but TCG is it's kind of also the universal standard for checking out that sort of stuff. So that's what I tell them to do. That's what I'm basing my price off of. And then they'll look at it, and they're going to try to find a card that's $2 or less, and then we do our swap. And what's cool is they can get rid of whatever they don't want. I don't care. I'm not gaining anything for my collection most of the time when this happens. So I don't care what they give me. You can give me anything that's worth up to $2. It could be two 50-cent cards, and I'll value them each at $1 in my binder. I don't care if you don't want them. If you don't want them, but you want this card that's in my binder, then that's great. That helps your collection out, and that gets the kids excited. Really, anybody. I just know that kids are typically the ones that look through the binders. So it was a really long way of saying I really like helping kids with their collections. Got a lot of base set here. Scarlet Violet base set. Another reason I really love Pokemon is it just is it's nostalgic. I can remember buying my first pack of Pokemon cards. Hey, what's up, Judah? So my first pack of Pokemon cards that I bought, I was at the county fair. It had to have been 1990. No, it must have been 2000. No, it would have been 99. Yeah, it was 1999. It's got to be 99. And there was like an area where they had like vendors could come set up and sell products and things. Kind of like a little flea market. And the name of the store it's a store that still exists in Collinsville. It's called Dizzy Dugout. And they had, sports cards and all that stuff. They had Pokemon cards, and I loved Pokemon, but I didn't really know where I could get Pokemon cards at. It hadn't exploded just yet. Oh, thank you. I try to be. You gotta make it. You gotta make it fun for the kids and for everybody. So I'm there, and I have $5 that's burning a hole in my pocket. Probably money my dad gave me to spend on food. And believe me, I love a good bear corn dog. But man, and it was Jungle set. That's the first set that I ever got Pokemon cards in. Jungle. Are we playing bingo and everything today? No, not today. Not today. This is a sort party. So the goal is we're chill vibes today. No bingo, no pack rips. I'm sorting cards. I'm just talking to everybody. I encourage you, if you have cards that you need to sort, put away. I'm giving people tips, kind of showing people different things. Just chill. You know? I don't know if I have... got a lot of yellow bordered cards here, so that's a lot of Sword and Shield. Just kind of going through here. A lot of Fusion Strike. Anyway, so I bought this pack of Jungle, and I'm pretty sure I got a holographic Pidgeot out of it. And that was my first holographic card. And then I started showing it to my friends, and then they went to the spot and they bought cards. And then that was it. That was the beginning of my Pokemon card journey. And I'm sure I probably put them in my pocket. Walked around the fair being a sweaty 12-year-old kid, 11-year-old kid, whatever. Just want to go back and be like, no, don't do that. Oh, by the way, I have 6 packs of Prismatic Evolutions. Not that you have to buy them today or anything. I'm just kind of letting everybody know. You guys are hanging out with me. This is we'll call it an optional stream. So I'm giving you guys a little extra info. Oh, this must be Branson's bulk because this says Prismatic Evolutions and Fusion Strike. Branson he bought a ton of Fusion Strike. Poor guy, he didn't get anything out of it. No big pulls out of out of Fusion for him. He was hoping for that Gengar or some of the Mew cards that are in there. But that's the way it goes. I didn't get anything real big. I did not pull anything really big from like Paldean Fates and stuff, right? Yeah, you didn't get it either, Fuji? Dude, that stinks, dude. You got the best luck ever. Best luck ever. What's up, Jacques? How you doing? Mon nom, Jacques. I will say this: if somebody does want to buy and rip something today, we can rip it, but it's not going to be pack battled. No pack battles today. We are in chillax mode. Welcome to the stream, though. Today is a sort party stream. Dude, I'm great. So let me give you a little info on my stream. So like, I don't normally do a lot of Saturday morning streams, but I can't do a stream tomorrow night because it's the Super Bowl. So I told people that I would do a sort party where we're gonna hang out, and I'm sorting cards. You guys do whatever you like to do. But typically, Jacques, we do Sunday night and Wednesday night streams. We rip tons of packs. Love you to, I'm glad you're here now. I'd hope to see you one of those other times. It'd be great. We play bingo, give away lots of cool bingo cards. Paldea evolved. Like I said, in about 30 more minutes, we'll swap over to sorting by type. So I understand why cards do this, but Is it weird? I like it whenever the hollows start to do what they call pringling, where it starts to curve. You know, like the hollow starts to. It doesn't bend or anything. It kind of warps it a little bit. I like that for some reason. Oh, Paldea stops there. More obsidian. Oh man, this is all mixed up. Oh, I think I know why though. Mew. Paldea. Do I sort cards by element? Yes, I do. Yeah, so right now, I was kind of explaining this a little earlier before you got on, is yeah. Right now I'm sorting by set. So Crown Zenith, Scarlet Violet Base, Paldea Vault, Obsidian Flames, 151 Japanese, 151 English, Paradox Rift, Paldean Fates, Temporal Forces, Twilight Masquerade, Shrouded Fable, Stellar Crown, Surging Sparks, T-Fest, and Prismatic Evolution. So we're just doing that right now, and then I've got several more stacks here. I should be able to get through them. But once I get through them, then we'll take each stack and start sorting them by type. And for the most part, that's how I finish. I don't go down to the number level. And the reason is that's way too much. In most cases, if you're looking for a card, let's say you need a Charmeleon from Paldean Fates. Okay, well, if you have all your cards sorted by element, you know that a Charmeleon is a fire type. So if you have a stack of fire type cards, you can find that pretty quick. Like, I just don't feel like you need to go down to the number level when you're doing bulk. I do it in my binders, but not in my bulk. You know, you could spend a ton of time organizing by number, and I just feel like that's just there's a certain level where you're just spending way more time on it than you need to. Sorry. Pal, Obsidian. Oh, I got another promo. Little small live there. Oh my gosh. I think these are Shane's. Guessing they're Shane's sons, because they are all over the place with what set they're from. How do you guys sort your cards? Do you put them into boxes? Do you put them into binders? I'm interested to hear. Oh, Renspion's here. I thought you were going to be busy today. That's awesome that you stopped in. We just sorting, dude. Alakazam. I think the Radiant cards are cool. What do you guys think? Paradox. There, Obsidian Flames. Couple minutes, just wanted to say, hey. Makes me happy to see all of my friends when you guys come to hang out. Gosh, these are all over the place. Obsidian. Obsidian there. Paradox. Dude, this music just makes me so, like, relaxed. What do you guys like it? I do. That's such a silly thing to say. Do you like it? I do. Obviously, if I didn't like it, I probably wouldn't play it. Hello? Thank McFly. She just says, I put commons in the old ETB boxes and the rares in my binders. That's a great way to do it, man. It's a great way to do it. ETB boxes are awesome for bulk. The Paradox. I got to keep a sharp eye on these. Make sure I'm putting them in the right pile. But here's another thing. Guess what? We're going to make mistakes when we're sorting cards. It just happens, dude. Nothing you can do about it. Hoping to buy some floating shelves to display all my faves in my game room. If you have an IKEA near you, floating shelves there are... I've got a couple. I have one, but I really like my floating shelf from IKEA. So I would recommend IKEA furniture if you can. And Judah agrees, that's a good idea. Obsidian, SVI, Paradox, a lot of oh, I know, these are from the other day when we were selling Obsidian and no, maybe not. I don't know where this all stems from. It's all Paradox, Paldea Evolved, Obsidian. Bunch of pars in the bottom. Pal. Pars and pals. What you got going on today, Ren? Are you working? Hanging out with friends? SVI, pal. Pal goes there. I don't know why I keep doing it wrong. Sometimes I get so like in the zone, like I try to space out and don't pay as close attention to what I should be doing. I'm sure that it happens. Hanging with some friends, celebrating things. Dude, that's awesome. Tell all your friends I said hello when you see them. I hope you have a great day. It's going to be awesome. Paradox. All right, I'm about full on the Paradox, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this Paradox pile, and I'm just going to set this in a spot where I know, like, these are sorted Paradox cards, so I don't need it anymore. So now, those will hang out there, and then now I've got a new blank spot here to continue putting Paradox Rift. Oh, back to Prismatic Evolutions. I already told them I get where to get the best cards, dude. Gonna make me blush. You've had some really good luck so far on the show. We're gonna hopefully keep that going as long as we can. I haven't even started on Prismatic Evolutions like in my binder yet because I haven't ripped any for me. All the Prismatic Evolutions I've got that we've ripped, it's been for you guys because it's just so hard to come by. I seriously, like, I'm not trying to, like, I want to take care of you guys as much as I can. If you guys are having fun, you're going to keep coming back. Do you have any small binders for promos? Like, for me? Oh, like the Halloween pack? No, because those actually those are kind of sets. I put those into my binders. So maybe actually I'll show you guys like a binder and kind of how I sort the binders too. Yeah, give me a sec. We'll do that when we do the transition, about 20 minutes or so. That's a great question. Like, putting them into a small binder is great. I actually consider, like, the McDonald's cards, the Halloween cards. To me, I don't consider those promos. I consider those their own sets. So let me show you something on the browser here. So this is a website and an app you can get on your phone called Pokelector. And it's purely for keeping track of your card collection. This is one of the tools I use. This is where I primarily log everything, including the the smaller value cards. And if you look here in their sets, I'm gonna scroll up here, you see there's McDonald's Dragon Discovery I'm highlighting here. And so they consider that its own set. And if you come out here and take a look, you can see the order they have them all in. And if you look at the card itself is gonna, oh, actually, yeah, these McDonald's ones do have the right number, like the Charizard there. But it's kind of cool. So like in my binders, I will put all of these cards in the order, and I will label them with, you know, McDonald's Dragon Discovery or McDonald's Promos 2024. I know they're kind of like promo cards, but they are kind of their own set at the same time. So how do I sort my cards? So right now, I'm using my sorting tray, and I'm sorting them by set to start. That's the easiest way to do it, because in my bulk that I have in my storage, each thing's by set. But once I sort them by set, I'll take them all out, and I'll take a set, and then I'll sort it by type. And so it'll go grass, fire, water, lightning, psychic, darkness, no, fighting. Yeah, fighting, darkness. I put dragon and metal in the same pile. Colorless, and then trainers. And anything that's EX or higher, if I have a duplicate, that goes into the singles binder. Anything that's, yeah, or a singles binder, or you know, the high dollar binder. And all the reverses, all the non-hollows, all that stuff gets put into storage. So if I need a card, somebody asks for a card, hey, do you have a Pokeball from Scarlet Violet base set? I can go pull out my Scarlet Violet bulk box, go to the back where all the trainers are, pull out all the trainers, and, you know, sift through them for a few seconds, probably find a few Pokeballs. Boom. So I was kind of explaining earlier that, you know, you got the numbers on the bottom, and that's actually the true set number, but I do not sort that to that grade of detail. It's just, I don't feel like it's that worthwhile. You don't need people who are like, I need this. Like, it's just so much easier to sort by type, because in most cases, most sets also sort by type. So if you ever look, when I said that, you know, grass is here, and then fire, and then water, and so on and so forth, grass is almost always at the beginning of a set, then fire, and so on and so forth. So even if you're looking for a number, you could probably get an idea of where it's at based on its type. Hopefully that helps. I do sort a lot of cards, so I have to have a system that works for me, that makes it the most of my time. I mean, everybody wants to get the most done. Oh my gosh, why are these so, they're all upside down and backwards and everything. Yeah. Well, here's what I'm going to do. Since Ren's got to go here pretty soon, I'm going to show a binder so you can kind of see a little bit of how I've got some of them sorted. So I'll be right back. I'm going to move the tray. Y'all are probably gonna laugh at me, okay? Because I'm like organized to the nth degree. So I have these white binders. I don't do anything crazy, and some people cringe at binders. I have had no problems with storing my cards in plain binders like this. So I have these, I don't know where you go, just labels, and you can see here this has Fates all the way up to Stellar Crown, and I have the same label on the side. So that way, whenever I'm pulling it out of my shelves, I know which one's got what. And within, I got to use a little bit more of my real estate here on my desk. Just trying not to mess up what I've already worked on here. And so you can see here, this is well, it's kind of harder to see. Let me scoot it over. Don't have enough space. Do things. Sorry. Figuring things out as we go. We'll do it live. Okay, there we go. There we go. No, that's still not super great. I'll angle this a little bit. There, how about that? Okay. So we got Paldean Fates. So I put them all into these Ultra Pro sleeves. Again, you can do, there's all kinds of, there's side loading sleeves. There's the ones with the felt on the back, or there's the cloth back. It doesn't matter. Most of the cards in here are not super high dollar cards anyway. And I have a label maker, so every page has, you know, Paldean. Oh, and I screw that up. Paldean Fates there. And yeah, I mean, I put them into the binders in the order that they're supposed to be. I collect primarily reverse hollows for the common cards, so everything's reverse there. Got all the shinies that I started, you know, I haven't gotten through half of the shinies just yet. I got a lot of them, but not all of them. I get to the end here, and then I do have some, you know, got a lot of the shiny ultras for Paldean Fates, a lot of the full arts. You know, my Bubble Mew, that's getting graded. Anything that's big value is probably in my cabinet on my wall. So yeah, you know, so again, here, got grass to start. This is temporal forces, right? Grass comes after grass, fire comes after fire, water, right? So on and so forth. So yeah, there is a method to the madness, and that's how they're sorted into binders. It's all part of a very intricate curation process. All right, let's get this. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's a lot of time. You know, keeping a good solid collection, trying to be a kind of a master set collector in a way, that can be quite daunting. Not for the faint of heart. So you have to have a system that works. And then all my bulk just goes into boxes out in my laundry room, where I store all my extra cards. And those boxes are labeled with the sets. And yeah, I've got more Prismatic Evolution bulk than I thought. I suppose I had, what, 2 or 3 ETBs, so that was like 20 some packs. Oh my gosh, why are they all upside down? And yuck. And we'll go about 10 more minutes, and then we'll swap to the sorting by type. That's actually kind of fun for me. I treat it like a game with these sorting trays, because I try to go quick. You'll see what I mean here when we start that. All right, I've got full up on Prismatic Evolutions in that pile, so we're going to move that over to the side. In fact, that'll probably be the set that we start sorting. Okay, more there. One other useful tip, and this is for opening cards or sorting them. Wash your hands before you do it. You know, your hands might not be that dirty, but you got to take care of our cards. I can't tell you how many cards I've got that are old and they have these like grimy dirt spots on them. And that's partially because of moisture. It's partially because of just they're old. But it could also be the oil from your fingers gets on there and it just settles after a while, right? Like, anyway, just wash your hands before you start doing anything with cards. Regardless of what value you're working with here, you gotta take good care of them. Hands are always dirty, dude. I know you know that. You're as a medical professional, I'm sure you can appreciate that statement. Wash your hands. Take care of your hands. Let's see here. Okay, so I got a couple cards here in like top loaders and stuff. So what do I do with those when I'm sorting? Okay, so I ripped some cards yesterday at the Shire. So like again, we have an IR Arctibax here. I know I have this card. but I'm still going to put it into Paldea Vault. Got a couple of promos. Got to put that in my promo pile. And I've got this counter gain gold card. This is Surging Sparks. And yeah, these sorting trays don't hold top loaders super well, but I haven't been putting a ton of Surging Sparks here, so I'm going to leave that in the top loader for right now. Okay, Paldea, Obsidian. You found some prismatic in the wild yesterday. What did you find? Did you find tins, ETBs, surprise boxes? And did you buy it and rip it? Because that would have been awesome if you did. Did I put that in the wrong spot? No, I'm good. All right, more Paradox here. Paradox. ETBs and individual packs. Oh my goodness. Oh man, I am jelly. So, okay, I have a story. So yesterday, the Pokemon Center, the website, they did have some Prismatic Evolutions tins available on their website, but their website is notorious for popular sets to just absolutely get bombarded with lots of people plus bots trying to snatch up all the stuff. Especially this set right now is really just, it's Ren. I just want you to know this is a very, very interesting time for you to come back in, because everything is much higher than I'm used to seeing. And Prismatic Evolution is a phenomenal set, and I'm super glad that it is here, but it is making waves. And so I would just say, enjoy it, get it when you can. Continue to do what you're doing here with our stream and anything else that you're doing with your collection. Just ride the wave. Everything will come back to being a little bit more steady and normal within a few months. We have been streaming now for a year and a half and gone through like a lot of ebbs and flows. For a while last year in the summer, it was 151 started getting popular again. Crown. So that caused a bit of a wave. Then there's been lulls too, like Shrouded Fable was not a really popular set. So that's how it goes. I think Journey Together is going to be kind of in the middle again. I think even though it's got a lot of stuff that's been sold out too, I don't think we're going to see that be as popular as Prismatic. I mean, Prismatic is essentially, it's Evolving Skies 2.0. It's what it is. All right, we got 4 minutes. Let's just go ahead and swap over. So I'm going to show you guys a little bit about how I would sort sets by type. All right, so got some more cards I do need to sort. So I'm going to put these back on my desk for a second. Okay, guys, give me a moment. Okay. So I'm going to take all of these out. So we have a blank top, or a blank altogether here. And what I like to do is, you can see I have some sets where I have lots of them and then some that don't have as much. Most of the time I'll start with the sets I have the least amount of cards and I'll sort them first. And then that'll make me feel like I'm getting through some of the sets fast. Red says, well, bought a couple of packs. It was kind of cool because I was at my local card store and the guy was like, are you sure you don't want to buy more? Like, no, I want other people to have a chance too. And he gave me a free pack. Oh my gosh. My heart. You're one of the good ones too, Ren. You're one of the good ones. That is super duper awesome. All right, so I'm going to take all these. I'm just going to set them off to the side. Something else I'll do if I have smaller amounts of sets and I don't want to use a ton of space. Like, so if you can't see over here, but I don't have a lot of... Actually, you know what? I'm going to move a few things. I'm going to use my other tray. You know what? No, I'm going to be even smarter about it. We're just going to trade trays. Move my empty one over here. Boom, look at that. Fast. Oh, I didn't even know I had what was this. Oh, it's a Groudon sticker. Just chilling. Okay. Oh, what do we have here? I had a plate on here and it had a sandwich. Breadcrumbs. Fun. Don't typically advise putting your used plate with sandwich crumbs on top of something like this. But again, we're not sorting anything that's too crazy. Judah says I'm chasing ends in Reshiram, and I have some common cards in my old binder. I don't know if I should take them out or keep them in. Dude, that's a good question. Wanna give you a bit of advice. Determine if the cards have value to you. Okay? And that is going to be completely up to how you feel about them. For example, I have some old cards that are pretty beat up, but they mean something to me because I've had them a really long time. Some of them I've got graded. They didn't get good grades. It doesn't matter to me because they mean a lot to me. They have sentimental value. So if you're curious if those cards should stay in a binder, if you have sentimental value with them, maybe they're part of something, a special event or something that you ripped packs, maybe it was Christmas with one of your loved ones or something like that. If you remember those cards, those are worth more than anything you'll ever pull just randomly because there's sentimental value with them. So if you have bulk with sentimental value, keep them in a binder. That's my advice. But if they don't have any sentimental value for you, then take them out. Make space for stuff that does have value, whether it's dollar value or sentimental or both. Okay, now we're going to start with Prismatic Evolutions. I think that's what I got here. All right, so when I'm sorting by type, I primarily just use the 10 slots here, and sometimes I'll use these for the energy in the trainer, or energy in the code cards, and then I usually, these three will be kind of for like miscellaneous spots. So let's just get into it and start going quick. And I'm just sorting by type here, right? So I'm looking at them and just sorting by the type. And I try to like challenge myself to see how quickly I can sort them. And what's so great about this, you can't do this type, this speed, or I think it's more difficult to do this kind of speed just on a flat surface. Because what's great is you guys are hearing is I'm dropping that in there. It's like just going right into its spot, and I don't have to worry about it too much. So this is where really just this was a great investment for me. And remember, I put Dragon and Metal both in the same spot. Oop. Ah. This is a great thing to do while you're listening to a podcast, listening to music. You might ask, why do I do dragon and metal in the same pile? Well, there's not a lot of dragon and metal types. So I got that tip from somebody another time, and I'm just passing it on to y'all. There we go. Got through quite a few there. Interesting, we haven't had any lightning or dark types yet. You guys hear that clicking whenever I drop that into the... Or is that muted out? I can't tell if it is or not. Here's a dark. Metal. See you later, Ren. Thanks for hanging out with us. Enjoy your day. All right, we're almost done. Sorry if I'm not talking as much. I'm trying to just get in the zone. You know what I mean? Cool. All right, that's all. Oh no, I had a few more here. A lot of trainer cards in this set. And there are a lot of remakes of other, they're repeats of past set cards. So Professor's Research and Earthen Vessel and different things like that, like really popular cards that are used in the trading card game. Fighting. Okay, there we go. I think that is all of my prismatic evolutions there. So I have 0 lightning cards here. I guess there's not a lot of lightning Pokemon. So just kind of you can kind of get an idea of what the set is primarily comprised of. So obviously I have a lot of... Hey, what's up, Kate? Welcome to the sorting party. So a lot of trainer cards and prismatic evolutions. Looks like a decent amount of colorless and psychic and lots of fighting cards. I had no lightning, not that there aren't any, but I'm just saying, obviously there's a Jolteon there somewhere, but nothing there. Some good grass. Yeah, it's a pretty easy set there. Oh! Oh, I'll have to give you an entry on Wednesday, buddy. Thank you for the bits. Appreciate you. Man, you guys woke everybody up there. All right. So I was sorting by type here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm actually, for me, I want the reverses for a lot of these, which I don't have logged yet. But everything else will go into bulk after that. So I'm going to just take each one. I'm going to start with grass. And I'm going to go fire, water. If I had lightning, I'd put those in there. Psychic, fighting, dark, dragon, and metal together. Colorless, and trainer. Sorry, I was like blanking. That happens to me a lot. I'll just blank for a second. I'm gonna put my sorting tray off to the side for a moment, and now I'm going to look through and find the reverses, and I'm gonna take them out for myself, for my personal collection. So let's take a look. All right, a Badu, Applin, and some people for master sets, you know, they want the normal unholographic and the reverse holographic. I don't do the non-holographic cards. Like, nothing against them. I just don't put them into my binders. I feel like my collection would be way bigger than what it should be. All right, Cottony and Executor. So we got 5 there. Get a little Leo going. Goldeen. Also, I don't really do the regular hollows because there's a reverse hollow of those usually too. You've been doing some house cleaning? Glad to be here now. Well, thank you. Did you guys get all your cleaning done? Now, I've already put a Goldeen down, so I don't need to get another one. Oh, Slowpoke. I like this art. It's a good, cute, sleepy little Slowpoke. Gotta catch 'em all. Romatisse. I'm glad you guys are here. Super glad you're here. Now, one of the things I'll do sometimes is if I'm sorting and I don't want to like lose kind of the order I have things in, right? Because I've got grass and fire in order here. I'll take them and then, this may seem obvious, but I'll turn them upside down. Then whenever I'm working through another pile, so I'm grabbing more from here, grab the Groudon. When I get done with this pile, I'll just turn them over and put them upside down on top of that, and then we don't lose the order that we've already put into our sorting. Okie dokie. We're gonna have a lot of stuff to put into the set today. We've had a lot of good questions. We do master sets here. I have to catch them all. Kate, you're a mad woman, dude. I respect it so much, though. And Kate, you know, if you guys are missing a few of the like the, you know, the bulk stuff, hit me up. I'll find it. I probably have it. You know, we're into the dark. Really, anybody. If somebody's missing a few from a master set, just hit me up with what you're looking for. I need to know the Pokemon and which set it is specifically. So you got to be specific with what you need, but I'll be happy to look through stuff anytime. I know the Dory's fam was asking for some rare candies, and I haven't gotten to that yet. I need to. Set them down there. And I know you guys can't see all this, but I zoomed out the camera so that way we can see more of the sorting process. I guess I could just keep these in a pile instead of like fanning them out. Dunsparce, Hoot, Maniri, lots of reverses so far. Already got a Hoot, don't need another one. Already got a Maniri. Oh. And then now we're getting into the trainer cards here. Trainers also have reverse hollows. For a while, they also had regular hollows. Not a big fan of the regular hollow. That means that could be your hollow card at the end of a pack, and we can't tell you how many Gita cards we got whenever we were opening Obsidian Flames. That felt really bad. Oh, it's a Gita at the end. No HP or nothing. Can't even use it to like break a tie. It's the worst, dude. Alrighty, so almost done. There's a glass trumpet. Something else you may have noticed on reverse hollows, they often have kind of a white box. It's hard to see here, a white box around the set. So like this Professor's Research is a reverse hollow and it's got a white box with black text. But this is the opposite, right? This is a regular Professor's Research, not hollow. Again, I can't zoom in super well here, but this is a black box with white text. So that sometimes it can make it a little easier to tell what is what, you know. Maybe it's obvious to a lot of people, but it's just, you know, a little detail that can be overlooked sometimes. Did I already have one of these? Literally what I had down there? Yeah, I don't need two. Okay, all Dunskies. So everything in this pile here, this is all going to be bulk because it's either extras or they're non-holographic and I don't need them. So I usually leave those like face down so that way I know that those are done. Finish sorting. So what I've got left here, hey, what's up, Texas Wargamer? Welcome. We're doing some sorting today, and I was going through some of my prismatic evolutions here. So for me, if this is going into my binder, every single one of these is going to get a sleeve. I'm going to get a bunch of my penny sleeves out here. We're just going to put them into sleeves. And what's nice is even though I took them all out and was pulling them backwards, so like we've got trainers, then colorless, and so on and so forth. As I put these into sleeves, it'll go back into the order that we want it to be. And I like, for my collection, I like the perfect fit sleeves, just because they don't make the card, they don't slide around in the card. The card feels better, in my opinion. Yeah, I am sorting through some prismatic evolutions. Nothing crazy. I was explaining that I don't, it's not master setting, but I collect, you know, the full set of reverse hollows and, you know, as much of the big stuff as I can, but this is all just bulk that I've needed to go through for a little bit. Have you gotten any good pulls from Prismatic Evolution yet, Texas? By the way, I don't normally stream on Saturdays. This is kind of a one-off because we have the Super Bowl tomorrow, but I'm usually streaming on Sunday nights and Wednesday nights. Love for you to come hang out with us. We do pack rips and things like that. All right. Already 11:16, y'all. Making our way downtown, walking fast. The only set I've tried to master set is Stellar Crown. As for Prismatic Evolutions, I think the best SI is a Larry's Skills SIR. Ouch. I mean, you got something, but yikes. You know, when there's like the SIRs you really want are Evolutions, and you get that one. Like, it's not even a Pokemon. Like, that is. Well, if you're happy with it, then that's cool. I'm not trying to dog you on your. It's better than me. I don't have any SIRs from Prismatic yet, so you're doing okay. You've only opened 2 ETBs and a binder box. Is it hard to get the product where you are? Like some places are like worse than others. So Ren, who was watching our stream earlier, said that she was able to go to her local card shop and pick some up, and it wasn't too hard for her. But she's, I think, in Michigan, and then I'm assuming you're in Texas. Yeah, it's tough to get it right now, dude. Really tough. I was on the Pokemon Center's website trying to get some tins yesterday. It was getting bombarded by everybody, obviously, and bots, and I couldn't buy anything. Like, I just kept trying. It kept crashing so bad. Yeah, today's stream, it was this is very chill. So, you know, I don't normally, most of the time I try to keep things high energy. We're ripping cards, ripping packs, and trying to get good pulls. We have some small competitions. We do bingos, all that. But with all the pack rips come a lot of bulk. I'm sure you have your fair share yourself. Our distributors are having trouble getting it out, and a lot of major retailers aren't portioning Pokemon like Pokemon International told them to. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me, dude? See, I didn't know that part. That's news to me. All right, so here we go. I've got all my reverse hollows. I got an ace spec in here. So these are all going to go into my binder. So what I need to do is I need to get my binder. I need to get some binder pages, my label maker, and I'm going to show you how I put them into my binders. Okay, so give me a second. I'll be right back, guys. Now, of course, Uncle Jay is probably more organized than he needs to be. So I have a label maker. This is a Dymo label maker, and this is how I would usually create labels. So you can see I was doing some T-Fest at one point. I'm going to change that to, say, Prismatic Evolutions. Just hit this button there. These are super nice because they fit in your hand real good, and then this little label pops out. You just hit that, cut it off, and there it is. Prismatic Evolutions. So we'll be printing a lot of those as we add pages to our binder. Now this is a new binder which I just acquired the other day to put in, I think, Surging Sparks, T-Fest, and now Prismatic Evolutions. Angle that a little bit. The 9-slot math trick, dude. You remember? Oh my gosh, I'm so proud of you, Bramblamba Ding Dong. Yes. So because I do everything, I don't do the master sets with the double cards in them. Like, we go off the number. Okay. So I'm going to go to the back here because we got to get these all put into the back of the binder. Oh, do I not have T-Fest? Oh, I do have T-Fest in here. Got started on them. Oh, but that's right. I wasn't doing a master set of T-Fest. I just wanted to do like evolutions. So I've got some of those kind of started. And any SIRs that I wanted to keep in here. Okay, so we're going to need a sleeve. And I buy these. These are Ultra Pro Hologram Platinum Series. Okay, doesn't matter. As long as you get something that's a good brand. Vault X is another good brand. And some people go with the 4 wide binders, like they're 3 tall, 4 wide. Those are great. Texas says I ended up getting a 12 slot binder for Stellar Crown. Dude, that's great. Those look really, really good. I like the 12 slot binders too. Okay, so now we've got a new page in here. I need to put my label on it. That makes it super easy instead of having to look at that tiny little symbol in the bottom corner. I'll just take that and I put it right here on the edge. Sometimes it can be harder with some of the longer ones. There we go. Prismatic evolution. And we're going to start with our grass types. Now, so there's a 9-card math trick, as Ramblin' Ding Dong alluded to. So one of the fun things about the number 9 is it's very easy to know where a card should go in a binder that's 9 based on the number that the card is. Okay, when you start off with the low numbers, it's pretty easy. 4, okay, cool. That Badoo goes there. All right, we've got a 9, so 9 would go here. Okay, we got a 10, which will go on the next page. We'll do that in a second. 2 for Exeggutor. By the way, another reason I like the perfect fits is they slide into these pages better, and because they're thicker, they still stay snug. Some of the more little bit wider penny sleeves, they're sometimes harder to fit into the binder sleeves. We got a 7. All right, and that's all the grass. We got the Dipplin we got to plug in here. So again, now I'm going to put these down for a sec. Turn this, open it up. I'm going to print another label. Get another sleeve, page, I mean. Put that in. And, you know, you don't have to necessarily put them in the binder because it feels like we're doing a lot of opening and closing. So we'll just leave it open. Throw that label on there. This is kind of hard. I have nails, so it makes it easier, but sometimes if you don't have fingernails, a little bit trickier. All right, so it's easier to label this outside of the when it's not in the spines. Okay, so we'll do that. All right, so here's the trick. So Dipplin is card number 10, 010. So when you get into later, bigger numbers, it can be kind of daunting trying to figure out which spot this goes into. So if you add all the digits together, so 0 plus 1 plus 0, that would equal 1. And so that means it's going to go into the first slot. So a 10 would go into slot 1. Okay, let's continue. Little Leo is 0, 1, 5. So 0 plus 1 plus 5. That's a total of 6. So Little Leo is going to go into the 6th slot. Okay, Goldeen is 20. 0 plus 2 plus 0 is 2. Now, it's going to go into a 2 slot, but it's not going to be this one because it's going to be too far. So we're going to put this one in. We'll get another label and page put together here. And again, that was 0 plus 2 plus 0, so that's a 2. So that's going to go into the 2 slot here. Get that label attached. Prismatic Evolutions. Who that is? Oh, snap, dude. Kate put together her list. Oh, I love it. All right, Kate, I'll take a look at it for you. Thank you for sending that to me. All right, Slowpoke, 18. 0 plus 1 plus 8. So 1 plus 8 is 9. So this is going to go into the 9 spot. And you can just continue this on. This works no matter what. All right, so we've got a 39. We'll go to that here in a second. And you'll see that whenever we're starting a set, we go through a lot of pages pretty quick, a lot of labels. You betcha. I'll try to just pick those out, and then I'll put them like in the pile of all your other cards. That way I make one delivery on them. Label. I just want to let you know, just because I sort my cards this way, and I'm detail oriented, and some might say a little bit OCD, that's just the way I like to sort. If you're taking care of your cards and you're putting them into an order that makes sense for you, and you enjoy your cards more that way, then that's the right way. As long as you're taking care of it. Okay, so this one again, this is a 39. So 0 plus 3 plus 9. So 3 plus 9 is 12. Now, what do you do whenever you get to a 12, right? Snap, that's bigger than 9. So then you add those digits together. So 12 is 0 plus 1 plus 2. 1 plus 2 is 3. So that means it's going to go into the 3 spot. So you just keep doing that trick until you get to a single digit number, and that will tell you where it needs to go. Should I open it or should I keep it sealed? Yeah, Deep Pocket Monster is I like watching his shorts. Welcome, Jackson. How you doing? Okay, 49. So 4 and 9 is 13, and 1 plus 3 is 4. So that actually will go into not this page, but the next page. Kate says, because we do master sets, we started doing 1-inch binders for our sets that we want to complete. Yeah, that makes sense too. Some people do that because each set is its own binder. Totally makes sense to do it that way. Again, there's lots of lots of ways to sort your collection. Again, do what makes sense for you and how you like to track stuff. Get another label printed out here. Half the time, that's what I'm waiting on. I actually need to go ahead and get one ready to go, and then I don't have to wait on it. Smart. Something else I want to tell you is there's nothing wrong with trying a certain way of sorting. And if you decide later on you don't like it, you want to change it up, just do it. Hey, welcome back, Texas. Hope everything's still good. Let's see here. So we got a 4 and a 9, so that was a 13. Yeah, and then 1 plus 3 is 4. So that'll go in here. Okay. Riolu 5. It's 50, so 0, 5, and 0. So that would go in the 5th slot, and I think this is the 49. So yep, it goes right there. 5 and 7 is 12, and 12 is 1 plus 2 is 3. So got to get another sheet. You just found a card from Roaring Skies? Which card was it, dude? Those are hard to peel off. They have like 2 stickers, and like you gotta peel it from the middle. Oh no! See, that's part of the problem sometimes is with these longer labels. Sometimes they don't stick super, or I can't get them oriented correctly. There we go. Got good. All right. 5 and 7, 12. 1 plus 2 is 3. Larvitar 47, so I actually got to go back a page here. And 4 and 7 is 11. And 11 is 1 plus 1, which equals 2. So that guy. Okay, Houndoom 63. 6 plus 3 is 9. And I think that'll fit into this page here. Cool. Going with darkness. Another label going, another page going. So we're up to the metal and dragon cards now. Do we have any completed collections or master collections? I have a few. I would say that they're completed, not master sets, right? Master would mean you have to have every single version and variant of everything. And I don't collect I don't usually collect the non-hollows of like regular sets. I do the reverses. But I have for modern sets, I finished Scarlet and Violet base and Obsidian Flames. I'm pretty close to being done with Paldea Evolved. Stellar Crown I'm not too far off of. And then for some of the older sets, I have the base set Unlimited, Jungle Unlimited, Fossil Unlimited. So when I say Unlimited, I mean they're not first edition, right? Team Rocket, and I'm almost done with base set. Maybe I'm done with base set 2. I'm pretty close on base set 2. I'm not sure off the top of my head if I'm good on it. But yeah, I've got a few sets that are done. Feels good to complete some of that stuff. And you said, Texas, you said you did Stellar Crown, so like have you done any other sets? All right, our Chaladon was a 70, so that's 7, 67. 6 plus 7 is 13. 1 plus 3 is 4. So here. You came back to collecting with Stellar Crown. That was a good set. I thought that the pull rates on it were pretty good. The rainbow border cards are phenomenal. It was a nice refresh of Scarlet and Violet, like big cards. And I actually pulled the Terapagos at my local card shop with some of my friends, and it was a lot of fun to pull that one. I got it graded. It got a 9 because it's a little off center, but it's a pretty cool card. Judah says he found Wally the Trainer and also found a Revavroom promo. Really? That's cool. All right, 86. Gonna need another page for that. So Texas, did you collect like a long time ago and you just decided to get back into it? Tell us your story. I'm interested to hear. You're missing like 7 cards. You're almost there, man. Almost there. I don't remember. Let me take a look. I think I'm probably missing closer to like 10 to 15. We'll go over to the browser for just a split second here. So Stellar. Oh, yeah, I only need 7 more too. So let's see. I bet you it's a bunch of. I don't have the Galvantula SIR yet, so I'm missing Bravery. Oh, you can't see all the way at the bottom. Sorry. I'm missing Bravery, Gold Bravery Charm, Gold Area 0 Under Depths. Again, you can't see this because I'm not. Let me zoom in a little bit more. No, I still can't. Get out of here, Ad. Get out of here. Okay, you can't see it. I really want the Hydrapple. Obviously, SIR Galvantula would be really cool. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where's the other 2? Oh, the Bulbasaur. Yeah, that's another one. That's 6. Where's the other one? What am I missing? Bravery, Briar, Area 0, Galvantula, Hydrapple. Where's the missing green check mark here? Obviously I said Bulbasaur. It must be a common that I, for some reason, don't have. Anyway. Started way back in the day, fell off after Jungle, got a few packs of Pokemon Go and 151 for nostalgia for Christmas, then decided Stellar Crown had some nicer art cards. Dude, yeah. The Hydrapple is one of my favorite arts, and I don't have it yet, and I really want this card. Those rainbow borders, oh, so good. We had so much fun whenever this set first came out. We were getting super excited. You have Hydrapple? Dude, that's awesome, dude. That is awesome. Alrighty, where were we? I was getting another label here. Oh, no, I already had a label on this. Regigigas, 86, 86 is 14, and 1 plus 4 is 5. $89. So 8 and 6. Here's another thing you can do is that if I know 86 and then 89, there's only 3 cards difference, so I know that'll go right below it. Look at Judah. He's discovering the question of the day. It was it was a little bit more chill today. I didn't ask anybody, but question of the day is, what hobby or activity do you do to chill or mellow out? I'd make that my lock screen wallpaper if I could find it online. Oh, the Hydrapple art. Let's see. Let's see. Find just the art without the wording in front of it. It is pretty cool. Not seeing anything where it's just the art. That would be really neat. Kate says that she likes to read or play Lego Fortnite, and Fuji likes to peep. General Uncle Jay. Fair. That one or the SIR Galvantula. Yeah, dude, they're all super duper good. Okay, where was I? Here we go. Oh, we're getting to the color list now, which... Oh, we were already in the color list. I was thinking we were still doing steel. Okay, we've got Hoot Hoot, which is 77, which we got to go back a page for, I think. Oh, well, we got to add a page in between here. That does happen from time to time. So we'll add this in. Put that in. We'll get another page. Oh, dude, my mail's here. Mail time, mail time, mail time, mail time. Right. Takes a bit of finesse. Get that on there, right? Always makes my color lists and trainers when I'm bulk sorting. Yeah, it happens. It happens. It's easy to do because they have kind of a similar background, or maybe you do it on purpose. Either way, all right? 77. So 7 and 7 is 14. 1 plus 4 is 5. Slot 5. Dunsparce 79. So that's 16. So 1 and 6 is 7. So if you can get good at that trick, it makes it a lot easier to know where cards are supposed to go. All right, now we got some trainers here. Gonna need another page. Putting together a new set, though, is a lot of, like, it's exciting, right? Like, there's so much potential, right? You've got all these gaps, and you're like, I got to get cards into them. Beach Court, Arvin, Meowth, Arvin, Meowth? What? I feel that, man. I feel that. Well, and half the time, I think I'm sorting things right, but, you know, if I do it by set, and you have sets that go PAL, PAR, PR each, so all the P's, it's like it blends together. Hey Texas, dude, if you have if you have Discord, you should join our Discord. You'll get alerts on when we go live and share some of your polls, all that stuff. All right, let's see here. 93. Now the nice thing about the 90s is you don't have to add in, it's kind of another little side trick. Anything from 90 up to 99, super easy to know. So 93, it's going to go into slot. Yeah, that's cool. No problem, dude. We'll be here when you get back. Thanks for joining the Discord, dude. Feel free to share some of your favorites with us if you got some. Okay, 104, got another page. Need a lot of pages. When you're putting a new set together, you need lots of pages, my friends. Okay, 104. So 1 is 4. 1 plus 0 plus 4 is 5. Right there. Very cool. Welcome to the Discord, Texas. All right, 95. So we go back here. Fifth slot. We're almost done. We got like 6-7 cards left. Thanks for all the Walmart bags. Those are genuine, authentic, Midwestern Walmart bags. Listen, dude, I was trying to keep everything in that box from shuffling around. So, listen, I you probably like those better than the Charizard you got. Oh my gosh, there's so many trainer cards. We're going up to 121. I need another page here. I'm like, I didn't even order anything from eBay. Oh yeah, so the eBay tape. Yeah, that's because I was selling stuff on eBay for a long time, and I bought like a bulk thing of eBay tape, and I thought that would be really good, right? When people would get an order from me from eBay, you know, oh, it's my eBay order, right? It's like, but now I have so much of it, it's like I'm gonna use it for everything. So now when you see eBay tape, probably gonna be from me, unless you order something from eBay. I assume everything arrived okay. I imagine pretty much everybody's shipments earlier this week got there safely. Thanks for all the Walmart bags. Oh, dude, you cracked me up. I love it. Welcome back to the stream there, Texas. Thanks, man. Do you prefer to be called Texas or TWG, or you got another name you prefer to be addressed by? I'm not guaranteeing I will remember anything other than Texas, but I will try. Oh, hey, what's up, Casey? Or Beckham? Oh, am I done? I'm done with sorting. Oh, no, wait. No, I just moved him over here. I thought I was done. I lied. All right, we're at 116. So 1 plus 1 plus 6 is 8. So we're going to go back a page. Actually, we got to add another one in here. Dealer's choice. I responded Texas. It's short and quick. Okay, we'll keep it. Dealer's choice. Somebody must play some poker. I like that. A bunch of my friends, we call ourselves poker buddies because that's what we used to do a lot. We used to play a lot of Texas Hold'em and different poker games. Casey said we're both here, gonna play a bit of Fortnite and eat some breakfast. Dude, that's a great morning. Good morning, my friends. I'm sorting cards and hanging out. It's a Saturday morning sort party. Sort party. All right, 116. That goes into the 8 spot. Crispin 105. That goes into the 6 spot. Probably back a page though. Yeah, that's right there. You guys playing some zero build? Got a 110. It's here. Any cards I'm looking for out of here? I mean, I usually fill most of my gaps on TCG Player, but if you have reverse holos of this, I might send you a list of what I'm looking for here. Okay, so there we go. 130. Do I need another page? I need one more page, and then I'll be done for the time being. Yeah, this is Prismatic Evolutions. Yeah, this is just the base set, or the bunch of the reverse holos and things. All right, got one more label to print here, and then I'll show you guys how I log them, and then we'll probably conclude for the day. Almost done. Almost noon. Almost lunchtime. Not really hungry. 1 + 3. Oop. Backwards. So, oh no, these are the other style. Oh, these are like the weird sleeves. I don't need these. What? How many of these are? Oh no, these are all. Oh, I'm gonna get rid of these. I got a different. Be right back. Oh, mainly selling Pokeballs and EXA on TCG. Okay, okay. That's cool, man. Gotta open up a fresh. We're ripping a box of Ultra Pro. Let's see what's in it. There. Ooh, crisp. Well, they're even slicker when you first get them out of the box. That's pretty special. You want dibs first? I can sort whatever you need. My dude, I like calling dibs, and I'm gonna probably do that. That'll help me out immensely. Just let me know how much the shipping and everything, you know, for the cost of the cards is. Alrighty, there we go. So here's what I've got so far. So we've got all of our pages for Prismatic Evolutions plugged in. Sorry. So we've got several pages there. I think we got about 15, 20 pages.
Wow, it's very nice.
It's a very nice. But now what I gotta do, I gotta log them because I'm a collector. I want to make sure that I have everything marked. So we're gonna go back to the browser for a second here. I'm gonna go to Pokelector. This is an app that I use to keep track of all my cards, and you can get an app on your phone That's actually how I normally log them, but I will do it online too because you can sign in. You can see I'm signed into my account. It's free. There is a paid version, but I use the free version. Works fine. I'm going to go to the Scarlet and Violet series, and I'm going to click on Prismatic Evolutions. And here we go. So all I have to do is I'm looking at my binder, and I'm going to check mark everything. That's pretty neat. You use Pokedata. There's so many different sites. I've never looked at Pokedata. I need to maybe look into that. I actually have 2 spots I log. I do my complete collection on Pokelector, and then I do my value collection on price charting. Okay, so I'm gonna pull this up. So price charting is what I use to keep track of my higher dollar cards. So this kind of gives me an idea of how much everything is generally worth. So I can kind of look at it almost like a stock or an investment, right? And there's lots of websites that do this too. Collector.com does it. Yeah, and you can log everything from like just raw cards to graded cards, all that sort of thing. Sealed product. You can put video games in here. They got video games, trading cards, comics, Funko Pops, Lego sets, coins, sports cards, everything. So if you collect any of these things, you can put all your stuff into this one database. I do pay for this one, and I do like this one a lot. Pokedata pulls TCG and price charting info. Yeah. So it kind of does both, right? Like you can keep track of your collection and stuff. So I need to probably look into some of those other ones. Let's see what Pokedata is. Pokedata.io. Oh yeah. I have used this website. The only problem I had with it was it would like crash on me a lot. I don't know if it was just because it was pulling too much. But this one's actually pretty good. The new Dragon Discovery from McDonald's. That's crazy that the raw Dragonite's $8. It's all part of the hype right now. It's crazy. All right, so back to Pokelector. So I'll come in here and I'm just going to check mark everything I have. So I've got Exeggutor and Budew. There. Botany. Applin. Got Diplin. Little Leo. Yeah, just go through each one. Just make sure to mark them all off. Goldeen. Oh, that's not Goldeen. That's Slowking. Slowpoke. Oh, did I put this in wrong? I did. Oh my gosh. I'm so silly. That's fine. I'll fix that later. I should have put an extra page in is what I should have done. Alright, Aromatisse. There are a few lightning ones, but I just don't have them yet. There. And we've got Larvitar. Rudon. Riolu. Okidogi. Houndoom. Bronzong. Chaladon. Hoot Hoot. Hooty Hoot. Dunsparce. Bunnery. Regigigas. Halucha. Amaris. Or Amaris. Finding Moochie. Cypher Maniac. Crispin. Max Rod. Almost done, y'all. Almost done. Glass Trumpet. Where you at, Glass Trumpet? 110. Oh. Is that page behind? Oh, no. Yeah. That's fine. I'll fix it later. Turo's scenario and Professor's research. All right, cool. There we go. So I've logged all those. I've checkmarked all those, and so now when I'm on my phone, I can check to see which ones I'm still needing. Actually, I like the phone view better than the computer view because I can see the ones I have, the ones I don't have, or I can see all of them at the same time, and it makes it really easy. So now whenever I go to my collection, you can see here that I have 29 Prismatic Evolution cards and I need 151 more, and it'll show me I've got 16%. So I want these bars to all fill up as much as possible. It's hard towards the end there. You know, either if you're trying to pull, if you're trying to buy, sometimes they start getting more expensive. And you're trying to master set Shrouded Fable, smaller set with some nice art cards. It's got some bangers in it. I'm not a huge fan of the Loyal 3, so like Okidogi and Monkey Dory and Bezantipity. They're cool, but they're not like my favorites. I like the Persian and I like the Houndoom the most. Those are my two favorite cards in that set. Don't have the Persian, but we've had a few of those pulled on the stream. So yeah, so there we go. We are that's essentially how I sort. If I had anything really big, I would log it in price charting, so that way I can keep track of my collection. And again, I'm not trying to flex or anything. I'm just kind of showing you guys what I got here. You can have it sorted by date added. You could have it sorted by price, high to low. You know, I like seeing. I have a couple cabinets with some of my prize cards in them, and I like putting all my big dollar cards in order. And that's like a fun thing I do about it. Every time we get a new bunch of PSA cards back, I usually reorganize the cabinet by value, and it's a lot of fun to see that. But yeah, I mean, this is a great place to keep track of which cards are going up, which ones are good for grading recommendations. Can I see it? Grading profit? Yeah, so this is like one of those where it would recommend which cards you should send in to possibly get graded. So like Charizard from base set 2. I have one. I think there's one in there right now getting graded. If I got a really high grade, it would be worth a lot, right? So it's saying like if it gets a 10, not getting a 10 by the way, almost $8,100. A 9 is $483. An 8 is $198. If I had to guess, I'm getting like a 6 or a 7. It's not going to be anything crazy, but I still like it. And it's going to probably recommend a ton of the older stuff, but the older stuff it's so hard to get good grades in it because it's been around for 25 years, you know, like it's just harder to find those. But I might see some other ones that might be slightly newer that would be good recommendations. Okay, this Pikachu EX from X and Y. This is a really cool card. I have this, but I unfortunately did not scope it out as well when I bought it, and it's definitely not getting a huge grade. Maybe a 7, but it looks like if I got it in a 10, it would be worth $1,200. Whoa, that's a pretty big jump. So I like the art on it. I wish I could get one that would be more potentially closer to a 10, but that's just it. That's how it goes. So, yeah. So we talked about like how to sort the bulk from the start process to the end. We start sorting by sets. Then we take the set, we sort it by type. And then for me, if I need anything out of it, I'll extract all those out. But everything else, once it's sorted by type, I go find the box in my storage and I put them into there by that type. And it stays in there until somebody needs it, until somebody's looking for it. And then if I put them into binders, I kind of showed you how that works. You know, get all the pages, label them, put them in the right order. Told you guys about the number trick if that's how you like to sort your cards. And yeah, and then we got to log them on the computer so that way we know what we have, what we don't have. You know, you can't bring your binders everywhere you go. If you go to a card shop, and you're looking to finish a set, you may not remember every single card. So a digital version of that, like, you know, what you see here on price charting, can be very, very beneficial. Price charting, Pokelector, Poke Data, all that stuff. It's all really, really good for keeping track. And again, just like sorting your cards, putting them into whatever you want, whatever order you want, it's completely up to you. The most important thing is that you do something and you have a system for how you manage that. And of course, if anybody has any other questions, suggestions, thoughts, love to hear what you guys have to say. My collection has evolved a lot over the years. I'm sure you guys has as well. I didn't collect sealed stuff. Now I'm starting to collect sealed stuff. I didn't get stuff graded. Now I get stuff graded. Like, there's been a lot that's happened in the past couple of years, and now a bunch of my friends who, you know, watch the stream, support me, they've gotten into Pokemon collecting, and it's so much fun. It's been a lot of fun hanging out, and we're going to continue that on. So anyways, let me go to the big cam here, guys. So thanks, guys, for hanging out with me today. Me and Sushi enjoyed sorting cards with you and getting to know some new people. Texas, welcome to the community, man. We'll be streaming again. The next stream will be Wednesday, but typically we do. Hey, London Foxy, thank you for following. I'm getting ready to close up shop, but hey, you're getting some good info. We're going to be back on Wednesday, and we typically do Wednesdays and Sunday streams. So I'm looking forward to seeing you guys there. We'll get back to pack ripping, do pack battles, do some bingo, do all the fun stuff. All right, you guys have a wonderful day. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy the Super Bowl, and I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Peace.